We're live.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to call this special March 15th meeting of the University City Council to order at 6:01 p.m. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Clay.
Present.
Councilmember Klein.
Here.
Councilmember McMahon.
Here.
Councilmember Hales.
Here.
Councilmember Kusick.
Here.
Councilmember Smotherson. Mayor Crowe. I see you, Councilmember Smotherson.
Thank you very much. Before you have the agenda for tonight's meeting. I believe the city manager has a change he would like to introduce.
Honorable Mayor and council members, I would recommend amending bill number 9427, which is E2, and continuing the amended bill to March the 22nd, 2021. Those are all of the changes that I have.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to approve the change to the agenda? Motion made by Mr. Clay, seconded by Mr. Kusick. Is there a discussion? Mr. Smotherson.
Thank you, Mayor Crowe. Mr. Rose, I just wanted to know, is there a reason why we're moving that back?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Is there a reason that?
Well, I believe that is probably part of a subject matter for the executive session. Just
okay,
correct.
That's what I need. All right, thank you. All right.
Any other questions? Hearing none, all those in favor to amending the agenda, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. So now we've amended the agenda. Motion to approve the agenda real quickly. Motion made by Mr. Kusick, seconded by Mr. Clay. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. I believe that all of my colleagues have received the citizen comments for today's meeting. We had 3 different comments, I believe, that were provided to us prior to the cutoff for this meeting. So thank you to all the citizens for providing that to us. We'll now move forward to bill number 9417. May we have the second reading?
An ordinance amending section 400.070 of the municipal code of the city of University City, Missouri, relating to the official zoning map by amending said map so as to change the classification of multiple properties in redevelopment project area 1 from public activity and industrial commercial districts to planned development commercial districts, and establishing permitted land uses and developments therein, containing a savings clause and providing a penalty.
May we have the third reading?
An ordinance amending section 400.070 of the municipal code of the city of University City, Missouri, relating to the official zoning map by amending said map so as to change the classification of multiple properties in the redevelopment project area 1 from public activity and industrial commercial districts to planned development commercial district, and establishing permitted land uses and developments therein, containing a savings clause and providing a penalty.
Thank you very much. Is there a motion to approve? Motion made by Ms. Klein, seconded by Mr. Clay. Is there a discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Klein.
I believe she's on mute.
Councilmember McMahon.
Aye.
It's an aye.
Thank you. Councilmember Hales.
Aye.
Councilmember Kusick.
Aye.
Councilmember Smotherson.
Aye.
Councilmember Clay.
Aye. Excuse me.
Mayor Crowe.
Aye. The measure passes. Let's see, by protocol, do I need to amend it before we do the second and the third readings? Is that correct?
Honorable Mayor, I believe City Attorney Mulligan has amendments. Do you want to read those in, John, or are you just swapping?
Right, I would recommend that there be a motion to substitute as Exhibit A to Bill number 9427, the subdivision plat filed with the city clerk today, March 15, 2021. That, and by way of background, the substituted plat identifies easements that will be vacated by a separate document, and the easements that will be vacated by the particular subdivision plat attached to bill number 9427, and also adds language on certain easement vacations and an easement being dedicated. So these changes were requested by Costco over the weekend, and therefore I'm recommending that a motion be made accordingly. So, John, I got the general idea, but if you could put that into like a succinct sentence, I believe that my colleagues will be willing to make the motion, but that one sort of, what is the exact motion? Okay, the motion is to substitute as Exhibit A to bill number 9427, the subdivision plat filed with the city clerk today, March 15, 2021. Thank you. Is there such a motion? Motion made by Mr. Clay, seconded by Mr. Kusick. There's a motion to amend Bill 9427. We've got a motion and a second. Is there discussion? Ms. Reese, would you please call the roll on the amendment?
Councilmember McMahon,
Aye.
Councilmember Hales,
Aye.
Councilmember Kusick,
Aye.
Councilmember Smotherson,
Aye.
Councilmember Clay,
Aye.
Councilmember Klein,
Aye.
Mayor Crowe.
Aye. Is it my understanding now that the next step will be to have a motion to continue to March 22nd? Or am
Mayor,
I?
that is correct.
That's correct. So may I please have a motion to continue this item to March 22nd?
So moved.
Motion made by Mr. Clay, seconded by Mr. Hales. Is there discussion? Does this need to be roll call as well, John, or can I just do?
No.
No, thank you. Those in favor of continuing to March 22nd, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. So we'll do a second and a third reading then at a later date. Am I correct, Mr. Mulligan? Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. We now have bill number 9428. May we have the second reading?
An ordinance authorizing the issuance of tax increment revenue notes, Olive Boulevard Commercial Corridor and Residential Conservation Development Project Area 1, Series A and B of the City of University City, Missouri, to provide funds to finance certain redevelopment project costs and approving certain actions in connection with the issuance of the notes.
May we have the third reading?
An ordinance authorizing the issuance of tax increment revenue notes, Olive Boulevard Commercial Corridor and Residential Conservation Redevelopment Project Area 1, Series A and B of the City of the University City, Missouri, to provide funds to finance certain redevelopment project costs and approving certain actions in connection with the issuance of the notes.
Thank you very much, Ms. Reese. May we, could I please have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion to approve by Mr. Kusick, seconded by Mr. Clay. Is there discussion on bill number 9428? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Hales,
Aye.
Councilmember Kusick,
Aye.
Councilmember Smotherson,
Aye.
Councilmember Clay,
Aye.
Councilmember Klein,
Aye.
Councilmember McMahon,
Aye.
Mayor Crowe.
Aye. The ayes have it. We'll now move forward to new business. Resolution number 2021-3, preliminary plan approval. Who would like to introduce? Or motion? Motion made by Mr. Clay, seconded by Ms. Klein. Is there discussion? Hearing none. Those in favor of resolution number 2021-3, please signify by saying aye.
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 Opposed? The ayes have it. We'll now move forward with Bill number 9429. Ms. Reese, would you please give us the first reading?
An ordinance approving a final development plan for the proposed Costco development located on a tract of land within redevelopment project area number 1, known as the Costco development site.
Thank you very much. Moving to other items on the, Mr. Mulligan.
Thank you, Mayor. For the record, who introduced that bill?
I was just going to say, we need a name.
Oh, I apologize. Did I skip past 94? I apologize. Mr. Smotherson introduced.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I apologize to my colleagues and anyone watching. Move forward now to council reports and business. Is there any reports from my colleagues? I don't sense that there are any. Any council comments? Hearing none, I would request a motion to go into closed session according to Missouri Revised Statute 610.021, legal actions, causes of action, or litigation involving a public governmental body and any confidential or privileged communications between that governmental body or its representatives or attorneys. Is there such a motion? Made by Mr. Hale, seconded by Mr. McNain. Is there discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Kusick,
Aye.
Councilmember Smotherson,
Aye.
Councilmember Clay,
Aye.
Councilmember Klein,
Aye.
Councilmember McMahon,
Aye.
Councilmember Hills,
Aye.
Mayor Crowe.
Aye. The ayes have it. We will now move into closed session. We will do that virtually immediately. So to all the members of the public, thank you for joining us this evening. To my colleagues, please exit this meeting and please join